Hello, hello, hello! Hey, Tupac, hey, Seth, I'm glad you guys got to meet up at the convention. And, I no, Seth is left-handed. I didn't know you were left-handed as well, Tupac. That is awesome. Oh, yep, yeah, I've been home all weekend, so not the worst, thing out there, but hey. Anyway, I guess we're heading back into the grim, dark world of Gothic. Which, I mean... Heather and Sandy thing on the hotel concierge. Ooh. True set. Well... And that's all. I'm glad you guys got to meet those people. Those are very cool. I mean, Seth, you usually dress very well, but I mean, if I saw you in a lobby, I would think you would be more of like, I don't know, a businessman or something. But I am definitely glad you all got to meet some pretty good people. But let's work there with your jacket, I guess. But again, like, lots of people wear jackets. I don't know. Okay, so since last time, I just been wandering around,
Let's talk about something else.
Fighting a bunch of the wildlife just to level up a little bit. So I'm at level 6 now, which is better, and only 2,000 points away from the next level. But we are up here at Babsy Wolf and Knickknack for the first time. Heather Bruton is a sweetie, absolutely. But we are up here in the northwestern point where, yeah, we're at the old, mine. And we can talk to these Templar dudes. Hello. Hi, where are you off to?
Hi, where are you off to?
We take the Minecrawler secretion from our brothers in the old mine to Kor Kalam. We go to the old mine every day to collect it.
I see. What kind of secretion is it?
What kind of secretion is it?
We obtain it from the mandibles of the Minecrawlers. If you know how to do it, you can take them out without losing the secretion.
Can you tell me how?
Can you tell me how to get the secretion of a minecrawler?
Of course. After you've killed the beast, you get hold of the mandibles and pull them straight out. This way, you'll get the secretion gland without destroying it.
Yay. What does Kor Kalam need the secretion for?
What does Kor Kalam need the secretion for?
As far as I know, he makes a potion with it which increases the magic powers of a novice. Since we are preparing for the great invocation, he can't get enough of the stuff. With the aid of the potion, he'll prepare the novices for the great day.
Right. Have you not the potion of the great invocation of the sleeper?
Have you enough of the potion for the great invocation of the sleeper?
No, we still have to collect much more. Our Minecrawler hunting units are in action day and night.
Cool. Bye. Yeah, I should probably nom on some food. Actually, before starting this video, I had dinner, which was, yeah. No, the fires actually look pretty good. Especially for like 2001. So, allow me to, be straight with you all. So, I have tried playing Gothic many times. I think I first got this game in about 2002 when a friend lent me his disc of the game, and you could play it off disc as long as you fully installed it. And I was enjoying it, but didn't get around too much. And then later I bought it on GOG. Later I bought it in GOG and I started playing it again, and I got pretty far in it. I got to the second chapter, so actually I didn't get very far into it, but got to a point where I didn't want to continue because I am a terrible scaredy person, and the mine crawlers in this game are huge bugs. I don't like that. Kind of the same reason I actually never beat Morrowind is because Morrowind's idea of big baddies are giant bugs, and I don't like that. So, thanks to the courage gained with the audience, I got through Morrowind. So let's see if I can do the same thing here with Gothic. Oh, I don't know. Like, I like loud music, but at the same time, I try not to bother people. So these are the mines. I mean, I understand the exaggeration. I mean, I am not, like, no fun at all. I agree. There should be some degree of, you know, mischievousness. But I just don't want to be a jerk, that's all. So, we've got a couple of...
Could be trouble ahead.
Ooh, mushrooms.
As long as I'm not.
Couple of these guys, and down there, that's a mine crawler.
People don't need to know it. Some people never learn.
Same old story every time.
If you think.
What are you creeping around there for?
No reason.
You. What are you creeping around here for?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh.
You have to walk with it. But keep it to yourself. People don't
Put the weapon down. Put the weapon.
Are you planning?
Put the.
Are you? Are you planning?
Put the weapon down. Put the...
Okay.
Let me pass.
Let's talk about
I'm not
something
listening to all
else
this
instead.
blathering anymore.
Yeah, these things are
Let's talk about something else.
very creepy.
Thought that'd be...
I mean, I played this on a Toshiba laptop in 2002, so
I'm not listening to all this blathering anymore.
this is a heavier game, but it wasn't impossible. Actually, so one of the big claims of fame of Gothic was how everything except for the text was a 3D rendered object. So all of these icons are 3D objects. Which, like, yeah, it's kind of cool, but I'm perfectly happy with sprites. Hello. Hello, Drake. Ain't telling me anything about the mine?
Can you tell me anything about the mine?
Well, this part we're standing in now is the main shaft. A system of catwalks takes you down to the bottom. And they're digging for ore everywhere. But you need to be careful. There are many mine crawlers there as well. Right at the
Noticed.
bottom is the smelting place. We're smelting a part of the ore to use it right there.
Oh. What do I need to look out for in the mine?
What do I need to look out for in the mine?
Mine crawlers, mainly. Dangerous beasts. We've had to give up a few caves because of them. They've eaten quite a few diggers, too.
Tell me about the crawlers.
Oh, but my tongue's so dry. You bring me a beer, and I'll tell you something about the crawlers.
Okay, here's a beer.
Here, drink to my health.
Thanks. Well, crawlers live in large packs, mostly in the side caves. They've never attacked us here in the main shaft yet. If you ever meet one of them, run. Or stand with your back to the wall. That way you may stand a chance.
Tell me about the mine.
Tell me more about it.
If you want to know more, go to Viper. He's the smelter. Or talk to Ian. He's the boss. He organizes everything here in the mine.
Or can I find Ian?
Where can I find Ian?
He's right in the middle of the main shaft, next to the storeroom. Oh, one more thing. You know Thoris, don't you?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Oh.
There's just one person who has the say in here, and that's Ian. He's the boss. If you
Oh.
get into trouble with him, you'll be in trouble with us all. Understood?
Right.
See ya.
May I...
Let's see. Santino, we already, already talked to you off screen because you're just a traitor. And I pulled all of your good stuff. I guess I'm going to be looking for that Ian fellow. Regular old guard. Digger. Bandrick. Okay. Essentially, I was here a little bit earlier and talked with this guy, and he was like, hey, I just hang around, and I'll tell you my secret if you give me 10 ore. So, here you go.
All right, here's 10 ore for you.
Thanks. If you go to the main shaft and follow the catwalks further down, you'll soon get to 2 side caves. There's a guard in the second one, and there's also an old masher. There's a healing potion lying about somewhere. But be careful, and beware of the crawlers. And if you need or hear something, come back to me. I'm sure I'll be able to help.
Uh-huh. Any other useful info?
You got any other useful information?
Sure. Have you got 10 ore?
I think I'm
Good luck.
Well, you know where to find me.
Hey, that Aleph guy was just kind of laying about.
Listen, when you're not there, Aleph just sits around there all the time without doing any
Hey,
work.
Bomb.
Is
No, it's
that
all good.
true? Do you know what I despise even more than lazy bones? Traitors. So just get lost.
Okay, well. That's actually reasonable. You know, one shouldn't be a tattletale. Snitches get stitches, as they say. Doing alright. Pretty okay for a Sunday. Because that's my fun day. Okay. I think it's probably good if we just nope on out of here. Nice.
I'd better keep out of it.
Okay. A relatively decent level. Yatta! Die, you weird plucked chocobos. Goblins. Yeah, chocobos are typically much cuter. Nothing behind this waterfall. Well, I guess it depends on which chocobo are we talking about. The actual sprites or the, like, nightmare-fueled lizard creatures that Amano draws. Hey, Dolph! All right. Okay, the problem with the goblins is they swarm in packs. I can probably take one on at a time, but many... I don't know why any... So, lately I've been shopping at Market Basket because, honestly, it's the best prices and the best quality grocery store in the area. And, so one of the things at Market Basket, what they do is if they have any item that, like... comes out of shipping all wonky and stuff like that, they'll just sell it at a discount. Like, I usually grab things like bottles of water from like a, you know, open pallet or something like that. Or like they'll have boxes of like slightly crushed Cracker Jacks. Yeah, yesterday I picked up a bottle of Perrier water. And yeah, I'm just not a big fan of sparkling water. I know some people, that's like their thing, and me, it's a big nope. Tastes too salty to me, really. Okay, I saw wolves up there. Poor doggo. Alright, a bunch of chests, though. Right. Right, left, no. Right, left, right. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess I'm fine with regular old bottled water. Left, right, left. Okay. So I need less than 500 experience points to go up another level. Yeah. So, the place I'm living in, the well water here, we can tell that there is an iron vein very close by because, the water we pull from it is, super full of minerals. Okay, where the heck am I? Alright, I just kind of went in a great big circle. Yeah. Whole bunch of naked mole rats. You three need to be clothed. What's in this cave? Absolutely nothing. So, in real life, I believe the naked mole rat is largely hairless so that the dirt doesn't clump into their fur as much, allowing them to dig, faster. In this game, I imagine it's because it's a whole lot easier to render something without fur than it is to render something with fur. 40 more experience points, and I got another level. And then I'll go and see if they'll finally accept me into the new camp. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, I recall reading there's a lot of weird stuff with them. Okay, you're here just chilling. I wonder, not gonna kill you, but would I be able to beat you? The answer to that is no. Yeah, a platypus is weird, but I mean, it's Australia. I'm sure the ability to smell electricity is probably somehow incredibly important. Ooh, a key. Yep, the males are venomous with their back flippers. Like a spur on their back flippers. So I'm guessing... Aha! Beer, spell scroll, alright. Torch and a couple of chests. Short bow. Whole bunch arrows. Yeah, it's not super lethal if I recall right, but it is incredibly unpleasant. Alright, got a lot more stuff. Am I strong enough to deal with the velociraptors? Yeah. Yeah, well, like, Australia has a tree that if you touch it, you want to die. I mean, as far as places in the world that, would I like to visit the cities? Oh god, yeah, I'd love to go and visit Melbourne and Sydney and all those places. Yeah, no. Sign me up. But level up. I mean, that's just Florida, I think. Haha! Sorry, Travis. Are we? Four out of 134 hit points. Well, that's a big orc statue. And here I was expecting some orcs. Ah, there's the orcs. Gonna start packing up here and head to the station. That sounds like a good plan. Okay, where am I? Alright, I am there. Which isn't where I want to be. Anyone made a sushi called a combat roll? I think there's a market for that. Oh, that's cool, Tupa. Yeah, I'm on the telegrams myself. Oh, sushi made from that one fish, fugu, you mean? Can you... I know you can eat it raw because I saw Babish do it. It's not something I'd recommend. Yep, with Binging with Babish. Yeah, he had fugu when he was making the death sandwich from regular show. Yeah, it's a particular gland, and if you nick it, it's really bad. But yeah, the rest of the meat is fine. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, so I got 10 skill points. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to rest till the next morning, get all my hit points back.
You shouldn't believe. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Not listening to all the blabbering. Keep it to yourself.
Is that enough to join?
Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you,
No.
but you're not ready yet. Do your tasks.
I'm already level 5. I want to better myself.
I want to better myself.
Yeah. Well, let's boost up strength. And dexterity.
Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you, but you're not ready yet. Do your tasks.
You think?
Okay, strength 46, dexterity 15.
I doubt it's ever likely to change.
Watch what you tell people.
Same old story every time.
Hang on. Better not go
People
much deeper.
always talk.
There must be something about that story after all.
I need a few things.
People always talk. If you think. I doubt that's ever likely to change. That wasn't very clear. Listening to all the blathering anymore.
I doubt it's ever likely to change.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
It was obvious there would be trouble.
Must be something about that story after all. There must be something about that story after all.
I can show you how to control your body. It's the art of acrobatics.
Yeah, you already did.
If you think, same old story over time.
You're already better now.
There was a time. Keep it to yourself. Let's talk like. Issues though.
Everything okay
dam?
with the dam?
It's strong as a fortress. Nothing can knock it down.
Okay. Let me see if I can... A new camp. Need to favor rogue layers to a new camp. Okay. So there is more stuff I need to do. Hey, Wolf.
Do you trade in anything else?
I buy furs and skins from the hunters. If you get something like that, I'll buy it.
I'd like to buy that. I'd like to buy that. Anything else I can get rid of? Okay. The blood flies. Not the flies. Place where soil is damp, airs, human flies gather. Lead. Deep cut in the abdomen, cut a zigzag line around the sting to remove it. Carefully, together with the tissue surrounding, let bleed and scrape off the inedible meat. So that's how you learn how to, get even more money off of things. Okay, 46. I think 100 is the highest you can get for strength and the like. Well, outside of using magic charms and such. So, luckily after chapter 1, I should hopefully be able to fight pretty okay. And then the game laughs. Yeah. Okay, it looks like I need to go back and talk to Diego again. Look, I bow before Bahamut's forward-facing Mega Flare. I do not want to feel the wrath of Bahamut's backward-facing Mega Flare. Two favorite horror games are Echo Night and Silent Hill. I mean, Silent Hill's a classic for a reason. I am not super into horror games. Like, I like them, but they're not a genre I usually go into. Surge Skunk, always big into that. Let's test of faith.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
Yeah, if the list's so important, why should Ian give it to me?
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him.
Okay.
Take care.
Cecil Steadman's gonna try to make it a superhero repellent spray. I'm not sure who Cecil Steadman is. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not adverse to scary. It's just not something I tend to like gravitate towards. Hey, Tail Noms. Hope you're doing all right. You've got mosquitoes to deal with. Oh, is Cecil Steadman the guy with the red and green glasses that I always confuse with the science advisor from Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri? Oh, Invincible. Yeah. I've been meaning to watch that series because I've heard it's good. I just haven't. There's a lot of TV that I've been meaning to watch. Yeah, Spider Jerusalem there. Okay, yeah. Oh, Gareth Inez. Yeah, yeah. The only Ines comic I've read is the first couple of trade backs of Preacher. Okay, so we are looking for a dude named Ian who is in charge of this place. Punisher, the end in the cell, Frank Castle's origin. Yeah. I'm looking for a dude named Ian. Darts.
A new face. Have you ever dug ore, boy?
I've been here long?
Have you been here long?
I've already been here 10 years. Oh, believe me, I've learned and experienced quite a lot here. I've encountered many dangers and managed to stay alive. In the old times, when we worked in the abandoned mine, the one which is deserted now, and the supporting beams collapsed. But that's old stories.
Must have heard about many escape plans as well.
You must have heard about many escape plans as well.
Listen, boy, I know you want to get out of here, but forget it. You better forget the thought of escape. I saw the faces of those who tried to get out of the barrier. Don't make the same mistake. The barrier will stop everybody.
I don't want to dig in the mine for the next 10 years of my life.
No, you won't. Perhaps you'll be one of the real big shots. Who knows? You'll work your way up. But no matter how far you'll get, the barrier will finally stop you.
Hey, I remember Battle Beasts. They were awesome. They were little figures, and they had the heat-sensitive thing on the chest that you put your thumb on it, and you could see if they were fire type, wood type, or water type, or the ultra rare sun type.
Same to you, boy. Same to you.
I think I still have my dog one of that somewhere. Ah, here you are, Ian. Diego sent me. I'm here to collect the list.
Diego sent me. I'm to collect the list.
All right, here's the list. Tell him to hurry up with the deliveries.
Right. Are you the, Ian, the boss of the mine?
Are you Ian, the boss of the mine?
Yeah, I'm Ian, and this is my mine, so don't touch or break anything.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about the mine.
If you want to look around here, you need to be careful. There are mine crawlers in the caves. You better stay in the main shaft. And leave the Templars alone. Even if they only hang around most of the time, they're the best fighters you can ever have at your side when it comes down to the crawlers.
I'll keep that in mind.
I have some work to do, and don't keep my boys from doing their work.
I'll just have a look around here.
Doesn't Gomez technically own the mine?
Isn't that Gomez's mine?
Yeah, of course, this is the mine of the old camp. But in here, there's only one boss, and that's me.
Can you tell me something about the ore production?
Can you tell me something about the ore production here?
We dig for ore day and night. This means a storage of 200 sacks per month, and another 20 sacks which will be melted down. Hundreds of blades can be forged with the ore we supply to the king.
I heard the ore has magical qualities. Tell me about it.
I've heard that the ore has magical qualities. Tell me about it.
The magic ore does have special qualities. Weapons forged from it don't break. Their blades are sharper than usual ones. An army equipped with these weapons has a decisive advantage in battle.
I'd imagine. Tell me more.
Tell me more about the ore.
Unfortunately, the magic powers of the ore vanish during the smelting process. They know the right smelting technique in the blast furnaces of Nordmar. But even without the magic powers, weapons made from this ore are extremely resistant and do more damage than normal weapons.
Okay.
I'll just have a look around.
Don't make any trouble. Hey, you! What are you creeping around here for?
Nothing. I've already stolen one thing of, ore. So yeah, as far as Cations and Star Trek, I'm certainly glad you include them in your works there too, Pa. Well, I'm certainly glad that they can show up in Star Trek again. And Larry Niven isn't going to sue them again. I'm honestly surprised that in Lower Decks they even got the Kzinti in there. Which, like, okay. Star Trek canon includes the Kzinti. I'm not sure if that means the Man-Kzinti Wars actually happened. Or not, but that is definitely fascinating. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, the microphage or macrophages. A lot of people hate that episode. To be honest, it's one of my favorite ones just because it's Kate Mulgrew absolutely vamping it up. You know, how often do you see Kate Mulgrew pulling an Ellen Ripley? Like, then again, I'm also one of those weird people who... Oh yeah, no, it was an awesome episode. I'm also one of those people who absolutely adore the Captain Proton episodes of Voyager. Because if you know me, I love Golden Age science fiction. Yeah, very differently.
There was a time.
Everyone's talking the same.
You again.
Yep. I have a list of requirements for the old mine.
I have the list of requirements for the old mine.
Not bad. How'd you get it?
Ian gave it to me.
You got a nerve? So they sent you to test me, did they? Thoris must already be going mad, I'm sure.
Diego gave me the order.
Diego does what Thoris tells him to. If I know him, he'd die laughing if he knew that she was here.
Can I get in there now or not?
Just go on in. Laris won't believe his eyes.
Okay. I got a list of requirements for the old mine.
I have the list of requirements for the old mine on me.
No, I don't believe it. I must say you do seem to have a nerve. Show me.
Here it is.
Indeed. Do you know what we're gonna do with it? We'll add to it, and you'll take the list back to the old camp. Then, when they deliver the stuff to the mine, we'll mug 'em and take the lot. It won't take a minute. Here's the list. You know what to do.
Yeah, Kess... I mean, the actor... or the role was fine. The actor... had problems. Latent image. Yeah.
Same old stuff.
Yeah, one thing I did, like... I really have a love-hate relationship with Voyager, because Voyager to me is one of those series where I like the actors, and the actors are definitely like doing the best with what they've got, but what they have ain't great. Like, or stone root. Like, the writing of it was... Yeah, I mean, the episodes where they're, like, working on the main plot were okay. Fusion Warrior, and yes, I would say it was definitely over-meddled with. I think that I think UPN knew it was their only good show, and thus were really, really wanting it to do well, but yeah, the executives didn't know how to make a good series. Yeah. Well, I think what Voyager needed most of all was what DS9 had, which is a good head writer who has a clear vision in mind. Because that was the main problem, was like, if you go through some of the episodes of Voyager, they're doing the same plot line, like 3 or 4 episodes after each other. Here's the list from Ian.
I have the list from Ian.
Hang on, better not go rushing into anything.
Well done. That'll get you a few brownie points.
I'm sure.
That's not really my problem. You shouldn't believe everything.
I'm out.
Take care.
Cleared up ages ago. You're very...
Was it very cool? Some people.
Yeah.
You gotta watch what you tell people.
As far as new Trek goes, I got through the first 2 seasons of Discovery, and that was about as far as I could get. Like, non-canon episode of Voyage of the Warp 10 episode. At least we consider it non-canon. But yeah, it's like I got through the first 2 seasons of Discovery, and that definitely was a series that you can tell they got rid of the showrunner halfway through, and it was like, I've seen the first season of Picard, and I want to say the first episode of season 2. I probably should see the rest of it, but and I'm sure the rest of it is fine. Spoilers alert for Picard season 3 of Picard? Probably. I've heard really good things. The one thing that annoys the absolute crap out of me about season 3 of Picard was, when was the last time I saved? Ah, crap. So the thing that annoys me about season 3 of Picard, there's so much I like about it, but giving Picard a son. So, like, one of the fascinating things I found about Jean-Luc Picard, especially as an older person, is throughout the series, Picard is adamantly child-free. And while it makes him awkward around kids, it's never seen as like a great character flaw. And even by the end of the series, like, he's not, you know, child-phobic anymore, but he's just like, they're things. But, yeah, I think of Star Trek Generations, killing the entire Picard clan was dumb. And then giving Picard essentially baby rabies through the entire movie series. And then also in Picard was just like, yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't think at their age that would have been like an oops or anything. Also, I'd like to think that, you know, in the 24th, 25th century, I forgot which one, Star Trek takes place in, like, Picard would probably be taking, you know, male birth control. Like, that seems like something Jean-Luc would do. Although, okay, Beverly, you not only tricked a man into, you know, non-consensually impregnating you, but then you took their spawn and named him after your ex-husband, who the person you had this relationship with sent to his death. Yeah, no, you see, that's, like, I could see Picard's immediate family having died in that fire. Like, yeah, you again, blah, 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 I got the list.
I had a list of requirements for the old mine.
Not bad.
But to say, like, the entire Picard line
You got a nerve.
died...
So they sent you to test me, did they?
Like,
Doris must already...
Diego,
Diego?
can I get in there?
Just...
like, also, seriously, you know, at this point in the house, and they are, even in a post-currency society, the Picard family is incredibly wealthy. And you're telling me that house didn't have a fire suppression system? Ah, yes, Malcolm McDowell. List of requirements.
Here.
Indeed. Then when they...
Okay, let's save here. Yeah, like, Generations was... okay. I can point at Insurrection and, the last one, Nemesis, as being bad movies. Like, they are objectively not good films. But Generations is a disappointing movie, and I will take a dozen bad movies over one disappointing movie every single day of the week. Absolutely. I will appreciate a bad movie before I will, like, embrace a disappointing movie. Because you know what's the big difference between a bad movie and a disappointing movie? Typically, in a bad movie, people are trying. And throughout Generations, I did not get the feeling that anyone in that project gave a shit. Like, the actors were there collecting a paycheck because, not because they're bad actors, but because they were given a script that they could do nothing with. And, the writers, I think, you know, they got it in their head, we need to have Brent Spiner. Yes, he did the best he could with the worst script anyone could have given him. Like, okay, so they wanted to finally complete the Data emotion chip storyline. Fine. They just didn't do anything. Yeah, but I mean, if I can just make a YouTube clip video of just all of Brent Spiner's scenes and put it on YouTube and say this is all you need to know about Generations, that ain't great. And again, it's like, I don't know. Have the list.
I have the list from Ian.
Well done.
Take care.
Yep. It is funny how Brent Spiner was a regular on Night Court, had to leave Night Court to do Star Trek: The Next Generation, and at some point Night Court had to do Star Trek DNG TNG jokes. Side note, what Magic the Gathering needs is Cowboy Anji Goldmane. I could see it. Like, why not? Q as a planeswalker would be interesting. Now, personally, if I was gonna pull a member from the Q Collective to be a member of Magic the Gathering, I wouldn't pick John Delancey. Even though I love John Delancey as Q, he is wonderful. I would make Trelane into a planeswalker. One, Trelane is a Q. That is... you could do both, but I think it's a little more fun if you space things out, you know. Yeah, Trelane is a Q according to the novels and according to Gene Roddenberry. Because, yeah, people were, before his death, people were like, wow, this Q guy sounds a lot like Trelane and has all the same powers, and, I'm not sure if it was an interview or it was in like one of the Star Trek magazines. But yeah, like Gene was like, yeah, I'm sure Trelane was just a young Q at the time. So while it hasn't been mentioned in any of the series proper, I could totally see that being some of the thing. I mean, yeah. Of course, you can do some science fiction in Magic the Gathering, but obviously the big thing about Magic Gathering is the first word. It's a high fantasy sort of thing. Okay, I've delivered all of your stuff. Give the list to Diego.
I've given the list to Diego.
Good. I positioned some men on the path to the old mine. Thoris's guards are lying dead in the forest even as we speak.
Mm-hmm. Already mugged the convoy? Where's my share?
They've already mugged the convoy? Where's my share?
Go to see Gorn. He'll give you something.
I know
Okay.
Gorn. He's no member of the gang. He's a mercenary who works for the mages.
Yeah, that's right.
Was he involved in this business?
Knowing too much isn't good for you. Just go to see him and collect your share.
Okay. Before I ask to join, let me go and collect.
I better.
True, true. How we doing, mustache man? Join that swamp weed?
Some people never learn.
Why'd you take part in one of the gang raids?
Why did you take part in one of the gang's raids?
Who says I did?
Why would you have so much of the stuff if it wasn't true?
Don't you think that this is all from one haul?
You take part in raids regularly?
If I did, I couldn't tell you. Lee wouldn't like that one bit.
I see.
See you later.
Some people never learn. As long as I'm not involved. I doubt that's ever likely to change. As long as I'm not involved. Shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Well, I'm not sure what I got, but maybe it was just ore. Okay. I'm finally able to join up.
Is that enough for me to join you?
I
Yay.
should say so. And I've even got a present for you. A better armor. It's not much, but you've earned it.
Awesome. And what am I supposed to do now?
And what am I supposed to do now?
You're now a member of our gang. You're free to do what you want. If you want to make yourself useful, go to Mordrag and help him with a sect business.
Okay. Light rogues gear. Protection against weapons doubled. You get protection against arrows, yay. More fire protection. Okay. Hooray!
That's not really.
Mm-hmm. Guild Rogue, level 7.
I doubt that's ever likely to change. You shouldn't believe it. That wasn't very clever. Some people.
I'm now one of Lara's men. Got a message for the fireman?
I am now one of Lara's men. Have you got a message for me to take over to the Magicians of Fire?
I do indeed, but you'll need to carry the sign of one of our messengers, else Gomez's men won't let you enter the castle. Here, take the letter and the sign. And now, hurry up.
Okay.
I want to acquire magic writings.
Let's see, is there anything else? Okay, I think I can actually... learn stuff from those.
Go rushing into an hurry. Let's talk about something else instead. I'm listening to all of the land. That'd have been cleared up ages ago. You're in trouble. I'm listening to all the blathering. Rely on somebody.
Let's see how much we can get for all of these. Definitely not enough. Oh, I don't need Ice Bolt again.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. As long as I'm not involved. Same old story. Yeah, wasn't very clever. There was a time when things may have gone very differently.
Yep, I doubt that's it.
Okay. Oh, also. More drag. Okay, he's in the He's in the pub.
That wasn't very. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Hello?
Hey!
That's not really my
Lars told me to help you with the sect business?
Lara's told me to help you with this sect business.
You see, I knew I wouldn't have to take care of it myself.
Do you want me to settle the affair all by myself?
I'm sure you'll make it. Listen, it's important to find out the truth about this invocation story. I know that those sect loonies are planning a big invocation. Me, I don't believe in the sleeper. But one thing's for sure. The gurus have powerful magic at their command. Therefore, it's better to know what's going on. You with me so far?
Yep. I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
As soon as you know about their plans, come back and report.
Okie dokie.
Ah, you're probably right. That's really not my problem.
So I think at this point... Why are the guilds paranoid of each other? Well, they all definitely don't like each other. So the old guild, or the old camp, were the original prisoners of this area. And all that they want to do is stay here with the magic barrier, keeping them imprisoned, and have the kingdom outside, you know, give them food, wine, money, and you know, human beings. And that's all that they kind of want to do. The new camp, the one I just joined, their goal is to blow up the magic barrier and escape from this place. And then there's the third group, the sect camp. They're a bunch of religious people who heard the cries of an elder god and decided, okay, we're gonna follow this person. And the only reason why they're tolerated is because they're everyone's supply of narcotics. So it would be kind of like if your weed dealer, every time he wanted to do business, also required you to listen to them go on about Jesus. And you're like, okay. So, kind of like Jay from the View Askewniverse movies after Dogma. Oh yeah, there is nothing wrong. Obviously, it will not be the main final enemy of this game. Of course not. Don't mind me.
That won't happen. Well, that was a tie. That won't happen again. People almost. That's really not my problem. Listening to all the plan breaking apart. As long as I'm not involved.
Take care.
I'm on an errand for the water mages. Need to get in.
I'm on an errand for the water mages. I need to get into the castle.
You have a messenger's amulet with you. That'll get you past the guards. I want nothing to do with the mages, so stop bothering me, will you?
Okay.
Stop!
Relax. I've talked to Thoris. I'm allowed in.
Oh, I won't forget your face, pal. You get into trouble and it won't end quickly.
Sure thing.
Keep it to yourself. Maybe you need to know it. Same old story every time. There was a time when things would have gone very differently. Well, hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. I thought that'd be cleared up ages ago.
Okay.
That's really not my problem.
So now that I'm inside the place... There's probably going to be more places for me to loot. That would have been my second option once you got into that place. Yeah.
Same old story every time.
Don't mind me. Right.
Let's talk
Don't mind me, I'm just inspecting the trunks. Yeah, making sure there isn't any contraband. I still got 40 lockpicks, more than enough. If they have lockpicking skills, your master skill, all the locks should just open for you. Yeah. So, like, you don't have to level up your lockpicking skill in this game. All that lockpicking skill does is lower the chance of you breaking your lockpick. Like, the entire mini game is just knowing whether you click right or left. Okay. That should give me... fair amount of cash. More stuff. Nearly 3,000. I think what I'll do is probably clear this place out off screen. I know this is something we see in Hollywood a lot, but like there's nothing holding bones together outside of, you know, flesh. Hello. Looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire?
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
That is Caristo. What do you want with him?
Well, I've got a letter to the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Are you a messenger from the outside world?
Yes. A magician gave me the letter shortly before they threw me into the colony.
Show me the letter.
I want my reward first.
I want my reward first.
Caristo will ask Torres to give it to you as soon as he has the letter. I am a servant of Innos. I never lie. Now give me the letter.
I'd rather give the letter to Torres himself.
I'd rather give the letter to Torres himself.
I can't talk you out of that, can I?
No. I want to see my reward first.
Well then, if that's what you want, wait here. Caristo was not very pleased to see that you have so little faith in the servants of Innos. But he says you may go to Torres and let him give you the usual reward. See you later. You may not cross this doorstep unless Master Caristo allows it.
Where can I find Torres?
Where can I find Torres?
He is in front of the temple building all day. At night, he is inside like all the others. But only magicians may enter the temple house, so you can only speak to him during the day.
That won't happen again.
See you later.
Yeah.
There must be something. I'm not.
Ah. Greetings, magician.
Greetings, magician.
May Innos watch over you. I trade in magic knowledge, and I can show you how to increase your magic powers.
I want to acquire magic writings.
I want to acquire magic writings.
You don't have any spells for me. of gods, 1, 2, 3. Do have the third circle of magic. I have a letter from you, but I want my reward first.
I have a letter for you, but I want my reward first.
Why don't you talk to Milton?
I've done that already.
I understand. I have your reward here. Show me the letter, now.
Here it is.
Your reward is a ring of strength. It's a rare artifact and will be of great use to you. Now go.
Cool. And I got a letter from the Magicians of Water.
I have a letter from the Magicians of Water.
Ah, very good. I'll give it to Caristo. When you are back in the new camp, the Magicians of Water will surely reward you for your efforts.
Uh-huh.
See you later.
Okay. Strength 51, not bad.
Same old story.
That wasn't very clever.
Okay. Swamp camp to investigate. Aha! Here, lizard, lizard, lizard. Okay, good. Don't want to spend any skill points right now because I want to learn better two-handed weapon abilities. That, and I think I've got enough strength to wield most weapons that I need to, for at least the next couple of chapters. Yes. Hi, you. Might as well just eat all of the rice, carbo load. Okay, I still need like 1,200 experience points, which isn't terrible, but not great. Look at that gormless face. Okay. Still not yet good enough to take those guys on. Okay, that was tough, but got him. Okay, not bad at all. There we go. Well, that's getting me closer. Oh. Yeah, I'm still like 2,000. I thought it was only 1,000. One day I will learn how to do math. But today is not that day. Six times 574. Okay, so 6 times 4 is 20. Carry the 2. 6 times 7 is 46. So 0, 8. Carry the 4. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry the 4, which would be 7. So 700. I should have been writing this down. Don't blame me. I was learned on new math, which I didn't know was new math when I learned it. So whenever I heard jokes about, you know, parents not knowing what the heck new math was, I was like, you know, that must have been like some weird otherworldly math. And it's like, nope, it's what you were educated with. It's like, oh. 3, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, from what I used to do math, now you let computers do it? Same. So, from what I recall, what the big thing about new math is it was less about getting the right answer, although you wanted to get the right answer, and more why that was the right answer. And to me that makes perfect sense, because if you know why those numbers add up, even if you don't have a calculator, you would be able to finagle it on your own, with pen and paper. It's kind of like, well, why do you teach the quadratic formula if you don't need to do it anymore? It's like, well, yeah, but now that you know why... Yeah, see, times tables, all that is just rote memory. Because who cares if you know that, 9 times 5 is 45. There's an entire proof proving that 1 plus 1 is 2. Absolutely. And there should be. I know that it sounds silly because that is universal truth. But you prove that to create a platform upon which all other truths are based against. One plus one can equal 10 in binary. Absolutely. Yep. 5 plus 6 can equal A. In any numbering system greater than 10. So, in fact, here is a fun bit of trivia. That English, our number system, although mathematically we use base 10, our number system is base 12 because, most people used base 12 numbering systems long before they did base 10. Now you would think base 10 makes sense because we've got 10 fingers, right? Yes. But we didn't always count on our fingertips. So, particularly in Hebrew, but several other cultures did as well, including Egyptians, etc. I didn't think they used base 60, but 60 was like their 100. So a lot of people, when they would count, they would touch their thumb to each pad of their finger So you've got 3 pads on your index finger. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. And then on your other hand, you would hold, the first pad on that one, and that would be your 10. And then you'd count another 12, and that would be, again, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, until you got to a gross, which is 144. So, with that, counting scheme, yeah, you can count to 144 on your fingers super easily. So, yeah, the next time someone says, I've got to take off my shoes to count to 20 and take off my pants to count to 21, you can say, I can count to 144 on my fingers. But anyway, yeah, German uses base 12, which is why, when we count numbers, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, logically, we would think the next number should be, if not 10, 1, like 21, or 10-1, 1 teen. Because, okay, that comes off of the tongue easier, like 16, 17, 18, 19, etc. 13 on up. But we don't say 1 teen. We don't say 2 teen. We say 11 and 12. Because our numbers are German. And the Germans are base 12. Hi. I need armor.
I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth.
Better than nothing.
You won't get it for free, though.
Yeah, I already bought one, though. How are things at the camp?
How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.
Okay. Hi.
I'm glad you're here. I have news for you.
Good news, I hope.
Our Brotherhood's planning a really big thing.
So
what are you planning? To break out?
The Gurus are trying to contact the Sleeper, but they need something to unite their powers.
Oh, and?
They need a magical object. A focus.
What's that got to do with me?
What's that got to do with me?
Talk to Iberian. He's the most powerful man around here. This is the opportunity to attain his favor.
Where do I find him?
Go to the temple. He rarely leaves it. Probably he feels closer to the Sleeper in those cold ruins.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Never mind.
May the Sleeper protect you.
Chapter 2, The Minecrawler's Nest. Okay, well, I guess because we've started a new chapter, finally, that sounds like a good time to end this. Ooh. So, let's see who's up. Yep, take care. We'll send you guys over to Crescent XG. Have a good one, folks.